Alright. Not my best camera, but hey, at least I'm live. How's it going, everybody? Joys of Sorrow. Welcome to the Joys of Sorrow channel. And I am testing live streaming through my Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10-inch. Camera is not that great. It's a little grainy, at least it looks a little grainy from my end. But I wanted to try it out and test it. And I also wanted to show you guys something. I fixed my inflatable kayak. No, I didn't fix it with this piece of wood. Okay, this is here because now that I have a hard shell kayak, which I have a fucking story to tell about that. Hey, Allie. But I'm a little pissed off at Walmart.com. I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. But yeah, so if you guys remembered, I punctured my kayak. Hey, Simmons. I'm doing okay, Allie. How about you? Haven't seen you on in a bit. But if you guys remember, I actually punctured this kayak on my last attempt at taking off from the beach. I think I was at Roy Rogers State Beach. Hey, Tommy. I'm doing pretty good, man. I just fixed my kayak. Or at least my inflatable kayak, so... As you see right there, there's the patch. It's a pretty big patch. The patch is probably 50 times the size of the actual hole in it, but it is holding some air. It's not at max pressure, because you can still see the wrinkles at the end of it. I just used a inflatable mattress pump. It's usually better to top these off with a hand pump in order to get the maximum pressure, but it has been holding air for about an hour now. Basically what I use is this stuff. This is Tenacious Tape repair patches, better than duct tape, so they claim. Now this stuff is from it says gearaid.com, but it all comes from a company called McNett. Now, here's some of the patches right here. This is a clear, well, yeah, that's a clear one. That's a black one. Obviously I took a strip from the black one to patch that. Now, these have adhesive on it. So if you were doing like a cheap, wanted a quick cheap patch job, you could just peel it and put it on like that. But on the instructions, it does say, oh wow, the zoom in sucks. Sorry guys. Try to zoom in. What the fuck? I can't zoom in? Okay, I am not liking this streaming from my tablet, but whatever. But if you can't see it, it basically says for maximum durability to use one of their brand adhesives. So, went on Amazon, found Aquaseal plus FD. Apparently this stuff could also fix waders and neoprene wetsuits. So, and what I used to basically keep it together was these two big pieces of wood. I think they're 4 by 6 or 4 by 8. Put some duct tape on them on the sides that we're going to actually make contact with the boat. And then when I actually glued the patch on, I sandwiched one at the bottom, one at the bottom of the boat, one at top. And then I used some of our chemicals that we use here at work. Yes, really high corrosive stuff to weigh it down. Left it like that for a few days and, well, voila, she's fixed. Now, if you haven't heard yet, I did order already a Lifetime Tamarack Angler 100 kayak, which is a hard shell kayak, a 10-inch kayak. I was supposed to receive it on Thursday, but fucking Walmart. So, I checked on Walmart.com. They said they just shipped it. I'm excited. And let me flip this over. I don't know how well you guys be able to see me. And then I noticed that it gave you a link to the freight company because you have to make an appointment for home delivery. So I was like, fuck, I'll give them a call right away. And I thought maybe I won't get the kayak Thursday, maybe I'll get it Friday. So I talked to the freight company. Freight company tells me I am the 70th person to call Walmart, or not Walmart, to call them today. And here's the rundown. They've got the order on the 2nd, which was weird because I ordered that kayak on Cyber Monday for the Cyber Monday sale that Walmart was having. They were $199.99. In store, they're about $278. Okay, it was 25 bucks shipping plus tax. Overall total was like 240 bucks. So yeah, December 2nd was when they placed the order with the freight company to have them pick up the kayak. They don't hear back from them, so on the 4th, they go to pick up the kayak and whatever other orders they're picking up. And Walmart turns them away. And then the guy tells me, you should call Walmart technical support, and pretty much that's what I did. Well, not technical support, but customer service. And that's pretty much what I did. Then I found out that there really isn't a number posted. You actually have to make the complaint on their website, and then they'll call you. So once someone called me back, I told them what was going on. All they wanted to do was replace the order. I was pissed as fuck. I actually have video footage of most of the situation, and I was really pissed. I was pretty close to canceling my order. The first person I talked to sounded a little smug fuck, so I asked to speak to her supervisor, yelled at her supervisor for about 25-30 minutes, because I got to the point where I was frustrated with them that I said, look, call one of your stores. I know the nearest Walmarts, or at least the Walmarts I can get to, are in Simi Valley. There's one in Porter Ranch. There's one in Santa Clarita. There's in Valencia. I can go to any of those. And apparently they can't do that because Walmart.com and the Walmart stores are two separate entities. Which was like, what the fuck? It was more aggravating. So finally, after my aggravation, and I asked the guy, give me one good reason why I shouldn't fucking cancel my order with you right now and blast this out to the world that on Cyber Monday, which is the biggest online fucking sale for everyone, not only did you fuck up my order and charge me for it, but you've done this apparently to 69 other fucking people. So in the end, the reorder was placed. They compensated my shipping, which was $25 of shipping, with a $25 e-gift card. Fortunately, I could just print the paper out and use it in the store. Long story short, I am never fucking buying anything from Walmart.com again. Walmart.com fucking sucks. They are pieces of fucking shit who obviously don't know how to fucking treat people or their fucking clients. I'd rather go to a physical Walmart, so at least if there's a problem, I can go to the fucking returns department. And frankly, I have yet to ever have a fucking issue going to my local Walmart and returning something. Sorry if I missed any chat. I had to flip this around to pretty much give you that story. Okay, looks like I didn't miss anything in chat. Good. Anyways, but I am happy at least that I got this fixed. I do have plans for this kayak. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it. It's a two-seater, so this will actually help out with when I go with my son out to the beach or to the lake, because the other kayak I'm getting is only a one-seater. This has a 400-pound weight limit. The other one has a 275-pound weight limit, so I'm already cutting it pretty close. But as you guys saw, or if you didn't see early on in the video, I was kind of playing with this piece of board and putting it on top of it. Now, I haven't seen anybody do it to this particular brand of kayak, but there's another brand of inflatable kayaks, a higher end brand. Seahawk, I think, is the brand. And somebody actually made a plywood floor for their inflatable kayak, and they were actually able to put a much better seat in it, get, more rod holders and things like that, and a proper footrest, so that it actually helps them kick off a little bit more with the inflatable kayaks. with inflatable kayaks, you do have to work a little harder when you're paddling because, I mean, this one does have. I'll show you guys because I actually didn't know that some kayaks don't come with skegs. This inflatable kayak actually does come with the skeg. I didn't bring the skeg because it doesn't need fixing. The kayak did. But with the skeg, it's supposed to help trail better because since it's inflatable, it's really just floating on top of the water. It's not really cutting through it. So apparently the wood board would help give it better buoyancy. But the most important thing with this, I was to continue to utilize this as a form of fishing kayak, would be that the seating sucks. It's inflatable seats that are held together with these buckles and this Velcro right here and this Velcro right here. So, I mean, just for cruising, just for taking my son out to the water, so that we could either hit the lake or we can go to the marina over at Marina Del Rey and look at all the pretty boats. It works. Fishing wise, it was a great start. Honestly, I do not regret starting with an inflatable kayak as my fishing kayak. I would probably do things differently now if I were to continue using this for fishing. Again, the wood floor, using a bigger seat, maybe one that's a little bit higher, so that I'm not rubbing so much on the walls of the inflatable kayak. And then the other thing too is I probably wouldn't need a crate anymore. I would be able to just nail down or glue down some PVC pipes and have them stick up and just stick rods on there, and then have something here where I could like use bungee cords to put a cooler or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, guys, how does the video quality look to you? I have to admit, I'm not liking the video quality of this tablet. Yeah, no. I'm not, to me it looks a little too grainy. Now I would flip it over to the selfie section, but I actually put a sticker over the selfie camera on my tablet. I don't like the selfie cameras on tablets or laptops. Hey Robert, looks okay. All right. Yeah, just like I said, for me it looks a little grainy. Could be the lighting. I'm just using the Warehouse's natural lighting right now. Nothing really major. I would actually just clean the place up. So that was some stuff that a while back I should have actually just had the guys throw it away. But back when Flux was telling me that, and I was still actually speaking to Flux, and he said he was going to come down to LA. I figured, hey, you know what? Why are we going to throw that shit away? Most of it's good, clean wood. I thought, man, well, if he swings by this way, I would have just let him have it, and he could have taken it with him. And I mean, it's not a lot of building material, but it is building material. But, shit happens. So, shit happens. My office, my messy, messy, messy office. The front office, of course. Boss's office is in the back. A little dark cave that looks slightly demonic. And when he has an attitude, it pretty much becomes that. There is an awning upstairs, the storage area. I am too fat to be up there. You'd think it's short because of the wall and it does slant towards the end. But no, it's not. It's just, I weigh around 250 fucking pounds, like I said. The kayak at 275 is cutting it real close. So, I'll just show you guys. You guys will see the point. Yeah, even these stairs are real shady as shit. Usually the boss uses this for storing stuff from his house and shit. He lets me store stuff for me as well. There's the box for my kayak. I just keep that there. But yeah, I mean, I can walk on it. It's just I'm gonna walk somewhere where there's where there's nailing and joint because yeah, you can already hear it. Yeah, I don't trust it. Stairs neither. Stairs really suck. There's the only hard part of the stairs are like the 2x4 that's just right at the edge. This I feel like I can break it with a good hard step. Plans. A bunch of sand. Anybody knows anybody who needs marine grade sand or construction grade sand? If I can get rid of that stuff, I could probably get a bonus. My boss got it for a job where it wasn't him, but the engineer who, for the manufacturer of the materials that we used, he really fucked up on how much sand that we needed, so we ended up with 50 times the amount of sand we actually needed. We got paid nonetheless, but yeah, pretty much, Robert. But we'll be actually moving out of here. We've already signed everything to get the place subleased. It's about 19,000 something square feet, just under 2,000 square feet. But we don't have a lot of things to really put in here. My boss will sometimes keep his truck right here. And then usually when there's stuff here, this usually means that there's a job coming up and either I myself or the person who's doing the job has already pulled some or everything that they need for the job out, the tools, the chemicals, and all that. That would be an awesome sandbox. Yeah. No, if I need a sandbox, just go play at the slabs, right? Just go play at the slabs. The slabs is like the biggest sandbox out there. I don't need to be making my own. Which, by the way, if you guys have not heard, I am letting you know, publicly announce it now. I am going back to the slabs next month. So I'm only going for a weekend. I won't be going for very long. I will actually be camping in the slabs. Okay, I have not made any decisions where to go. Kaza said I can stop by. There is the hostel. I can go see Sam. But pretty much, for sure, I will be going back to Slab City sometime in the middle, if not late January. I will not be taking all the shit that I took with me last time, though. That was too much, way too much stuff for me to take, too much stuff for me to worry about. Oh, let me get this up. This is the mattress inflator I use just to make sure that it can even hold some air. But yeah, over an hour now, been holding air. Hey, Sir Ramsey. Okay, let me see if I can show you guys my car before I lose the Wi-Fi. But yeah, that's my car, my piece of shit Honda Fit. It's not a piece of shit. I've just abused the hell out of it, and pretty dirty. It says over 130,000 miles on it. Got the crack in the glass, but otherwise than that, it's already made it to the canal and back, and I drove around a little bit in the slabs. But basically, I need to find a way to make this little car my camping unit. And what do I mean by little car? Well, there is a standard parking lot measured. It's a fucking hatchback. It's pretty much a hatchback. Right now, I don't want to show anything inside. It's pretty fucking dirty, pretty fucking pathetic right now. So once I do clean it out, I think I am going to start making videos of basically what I need to do. Okay, first things first, need to make it comfortable enough to sleep in. Second thing, I need to have an auxiliary power unit. I don't want to. I don't want to be using the battery in my car to charge anything. I don't want to use any of the USB ports or anything. While it's running, sure, why not? But if it's not running, I'm just draining power from the battery. And the Honda Fits have a ridiculously small and ridiculously expensive fucking battery, and I'd rather not do that. So I'm thinking about, I already have a Everstart, those Walmart brand marine batteries that I use for my big inflatable boat, the Intex Excursion 5. And I use it for my trolling motor. It has about 122 amp hours worth of power. So I can go one of two ways. I can just go get an inverter. I already have a black plastic box that I keep it in. And pretty much run it like that through the inverter and plug everything through the inverter. Or I can build another box, because I do have material now. I could build a small box to put it in and wire it up and make some, put some ports in there, a 12-volt port, some USB ports, and a port so that it could be charged with solar. I just don't think I have the time to do it right now. It is something that I've been wanting to do. I do want to build my own solar generator. I just don't feel like I'll have the time to do it. Christmas is coming. I've done most of my Christmas shopping, and the only person that's really left is my mom. Unfortunately, the main reason this time around kicks my ass is, aside from the holidays, I got my mom and one of my nephews. Their birthdays in this month as well. One of my other cousins, his birthday is also on this month as well. So aside from 3 birthdays, I also got Christmas. So. But I've taken care of Christmas for the most part. I just got do my mom for Christmas and nephew's birthday. I think that's the only thing that I'm really missing. But yeah, the box is definitely something I do want to do. Now, for the box, I have 2 ideas. I could build it out of wood. Again, I have plenty of materials to do it. But I've been looking online. There's a guy called, I think, Desert Hunter or Desert something. I can't fucking remember his name. I'm really terrible at remembering names, and I apologize. But he built a solar cart kit out of a dolly, just a standard stand-up dolly. First, he used only one marine battery and a power inverter and basically a piece of wood, and turned that into a portable power pack that he can plug solar into it. And he would carry two 100-watt panels. The only problem with his design on that one is you'd have to take the battery off of it first in order to, pack it in a car or something. Well, I've kind of thought of something a little better. There are these dollies, the ones that can that have 4 wheels rather than just the 2, and you can bring the bar up this way or bring it back way to the original configuration. And these things can hold usually anywhere from like 500 to 600 pounds. So I could probably use something like this, put 2 batteries on it to start. I can probably fit 4, or 5 if I really wanted to. It would be something I can build up as time comes by. The only thing I would probably have to do here is put a piece of wood or something on top of here to reinforce it, some kind of lip. Now the guy actually, because he had it, the battery just sitting here flat, a welding buddy of his made him welded some L brackets around, and then somewhere where he could strap the battery. Now I'd have to do something similar, maybe. Well, I mean, this has this big flap right here. If I took an L bracket, to put it posted right there, I can probably do the same. I don't weld. I don't think I'd have to be a welder just to be able to get that to work, would I? But yeah, we'll just have to reinforce this area here to lay the batteries out, and then I can put something like another, like a wood lid on top, And on the lid, I can have like the solar charge controller where the solar panels can plug in. I can have USB ports there. I can have like a 12 volt socket here, 12 volt socket there, that sort of thing. And then, you know, with 2 or more batteries, I would be able to get one of those bigger, like maybe 1500 watt or 2000 watt sine inverters. And then, the other cool thing about this is just to put that in my car. I mean, the good thing is my seats go down. It's a 60/40 bench style configuration. So I wouldn't have to take the batteries down. I would just pull these things out. This comes off, and then I can just slide that, you know, or with a ramp, push it up into my car. Same thing though, I'd have to have a little ramp or some wood to just, you know, bring it back down, you know, put this back on it, and then I could just roll it, and I'd have a rolling, you know, power station that would be solar compatible. But again, something like that would cost a lot of money. I've already looked into it. The most I would probably spend would be $650, $700 to build that setup. And the reason I would do that, or I would keep a budget on it, is because I've seen systems that are close to it, to what I've thought about, but they want something like $5,000 for something like that. So if I can build something similar to what you would spend $5,000 on for about $600, $700 and show everybody how to do it, I think that would be a major accomplishment. I don't know about you guys. Scrappy, hey, I'm sorry I have not said hello to you. But hello. And so, yeah. I got a lot of junk here. A lot of junk. Well, most of this isn't mine, it's my boss's. But, yeah, what I think I'll just have to do is I'll take that one battery I have. I'll buy a solar panel. I saw that Mad Mac had a video and he took a 50-watt panel with him. But I think Mad Mac is also running his car battery directly, you know, so Mad Max still kind of has the luxury of turning on his car and using his alternator to charge the battery, which, you know, I don't know if I can do that with my car. I don't see. That's a good question there. I wonder if you can do that. Would there be a way that I can use my car battery to charge another battery, but I'd have to find a way to measure the battery's charge, the way the battery is charging, so that I don't burn out the battery. Because my battery for my car is smaller. I mean, they're 12 volts technically, but it's a smaller battery. And the other one is a deep cycle, a much larger size battery. But yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. Okay. All right. Well. Seems like some of you guys are okay with the quality of the video on this. I might just have to take the sticker off from the selfie side. And probably just do some streams with on this tablet. And now, just to give you guys an update on my phone. Oh shit! You know what? I don't even have my phone on me. That's pretty stupid of me. Hold on, hopefully I don't lose signal. Let me get my phone. Update on my phone, guys. Still broken. A lot of flashing. So, what I've had to do in order for me to actually properly use my phone and to try to see text message or even notifications is I have the smartwatch. But I think I already made a video on that. Update on the smartwatch though. It's so-so. It's not the best thing ever. I mean, let me show you guys. It uses some pretty old tech. I'm gonna have to take it off. Here's the watch. Got it for 20 bucks on Amazon. Has a ridiculously cheap camera on it. It's a 0.2 megapixel camera. There's the phone book, and then the dialer. I'll show you guys a few of the options that are available to it. Now, not everything works on it properly, but you got the phone book, messaging, call center, which is basically checking your messages, the camera, which again sucks, file managing software, settings, calendars, alarms, calculators, Bluetooth, voice recording, camera again, audio player, pedometers, sleep timer, sedentary mode, stuff that I'll never use. And then it has the Facebook, WhatsApp, and a browser. However, you can't really use that stuff unless you actually put a SIM card in this phone. So, which actually I hear is not that hard. You can buy a SIM card for 15 bucks or 10 bucks over at Walmart. As long as it's 2G, 3G compatible. Apparently, just that alone would turn this into a phone. Might try it when I go out to the slabs. I'm not 100% sure yet. Just to test it out and see if it works. Apparently, I checked the service map for, what was it? Speed Talk, I think is the Walmart service. And they cover Slab City. They cover a lot of Imperial Valley. I'm kind of surprised about that. But yeah, for the low price, I might give it a shot. Now, the big issue I've been having with this is I just met lunch with you all in the McDonald's. All right, well, have fun, Sir Ramsey. Big issue I've been having with this is it disconnects from the phone a lot. After a few minutes, it'll unplug, but then it does try to plug itself back in. But as you can see, my screen is almost dead. Almost completely dead to the point of no return. So eventually, if my phone battery dies or I start having compatibility issues, that'll be the end of this, or at least the end of being able to use this. However, for 20 bucks, it's not bad, you know. On Amazon, I have been looking at some other ones. They make kids versions of these with games and stuff for kids. But one of the cool things that I really like about it is that it has a GPS tracker. And I have a child with autism. So now I don't let my son walk around on his own. He's usually with somebody and escorted at all times. However, it would just be a peace of mind thing to have something like this with a GPS tracker that either he can wear or that he at least has on him in his backpack or something. And I can check where he is. I remember when I saw the particular phone I saw, the service would update the location every 5 minutes. And I think the cheapest was like 30-something bucks for a whole year. That's not bad for that little bit of, luxury and security. And hey, you know what? You don't have to use it for your kids. Hell, if you have a dog, I mean, it would be kind of weird to see this clipped onto a dog, but you don't want to lose your dog, you know. Hey, you've got a GPS thing on your dog that, you know, he can either chew away and you'll still end up losing him, or find him. But yeah. So I mean, for 20 bucks, it is what it is, and I actually don't regret the money. It's helping me out right now and where I need it. My plan will be done next month at the end of January. So once I'm done with the plan, I can change to a different phone. I am thinking either if I stay with Sprint, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stay with Sprint. I can either get a Samsung the new Note 9. I forgot what it's called, but it's the new Note 9 with something other, like some other letter or character added to it. And then the other one I'm also looking at is it's an LG phone. I don't remember the model exactly. But okay, guys, I'm going to call it for today. This was pretty much a test. The test went pretty okay as far as I'm concerned. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you all have a great day.